But with the Republican-controlled legislature, what I have had to do, there's a lot of talking on the floor when you're away from the floor, with the bills when you see them. So it's a lot of compromising. In many cases, we have a Republican ideology and you have Democratic ideology, and we just have to sit down at the table on many of the bills that we have compromised on to show them our perspective from the people that we represent, because you have to represent the whole district. So it's been a process of compromising and listening at what their viewpoints are. They listen at our viewpoints. In a lot of cases, we've been able to come together and share bills that were passed out of the legislature that eventually became real good bill and bipartisan.
Yeah, I kind of I have to dissent on that, because I don't see the good bills coming out of Montgomery. We year after year, session after session, there are very few bills that are good bills. So as a Democratic legislator, here's what I do. We definitely sit down and we talk. We stop shouting. We stop screaming at each other. That's all we see coming out of Montgomery. Secondly, if the legislatures on the other side of the aisle won't just support good bills, then I think what needs to happen is we need to make sure that the voters in those areas know. Sometimes the lobbying can come, for instance, tax reform or reducing taxes on food and medicine. That benefits everybody, and I don't think there's a voter out there that wouldn't support that. So if we go to the voters and make sure that they understand it in those Republican districts, then maybe we can get them to call their legislator and support some of those great bills.
As a Democratic legislator, I think the best thing that I could do for District 59 is try to work with the folks that are part of the Jefferson County delegation, folks that are on the city council, school board, and come up with an agenda that you can forward in Montgomery. I think that we've gone to Montgomery in piecemeal, and it's allowed, because we don't have home rule, it's allowed the folks from other counties to kind of pick us apart because we haven't been united on the fronts that we carry to Montgomery. I think it's much harder to break up a coalition of folks that go to Montgomery with an idea of what the folks want in the district, 59 and every other one that's in Jefferson County, as opposed to just trying to be the one guy that's saying District 59 wants this, that, and the other thing. I think that the Jefferson County delegation has to be prepared to build an agenda and forward that one, and I think that that sort of approach will work no matter who's in power.